It's one of the cultural changes that needed to make when I first started at Red Bull. Red Bull, as I mentioned, was the ashes of Jaguar, based in the Midlands. And I grew up in the Midlands. I went to college in Leamington Spa. And in those days, which was the mid-70s, then we used to go have day-out trips to, I think we had one to Ford and Dagenham, and we had one to Triumph motorcycles. And I remember, because that was the days when Kawasaki with the Z1 and Yamaha and Suzuki, all those Japanese bikes, Honda, of course, were starting to come in. And they were very popular, they were reliable, they worked, they did what they said on the tin, whereas a Triumph or a Norton, bloody thing, will spend most of the time in the garage trying to fix it. And so it was clear that the Japanese were coming, and the Triumph and Norton starting to struggle. Anyway, we went to see Triumph, and the guy was showing us around. And I asked him, well, what do you think of the challenge from the Japanese? He said, son, we at Triumph make the best motorcycles in the world. We have nothing to worry about. And it's that Midlands arrogance that unfortunately led to the downfall of British Leyland and the British bike industry. And that was alive and well at Red Bull as the ashes of Jaguar, that sort of Midlands engineering arrogance, I call it, had percolated and was very alive and well there. That although they'd only ever finished seventh in the constructors, the day I joined, we went out for lunch with the key engineering team, and one of them said to me, well, Adrian, we're very, delighted to have you here, but please be aware that I think he's probably even called it Jaguar still, he might as well have done. We at Jaguar have our way of doing things and we expect you to fit in. I don't actually have a problem with that. I'm happy to fit in. What the underlying implication I thought was very strange, that, I've been lucky enough to have won quite a few championships with Williams and McLaren by then. And you'd think he would have been curious as to, pick my brains and what I could bring and what my experiences were. There's none of that. It's, we know what we're doing and we expect you to fit in. And it's a very strange mentality. And that was actually one of the most difficult things